And the Oryx challenge mode has begun. Hey everybody, how's everyone doing? It is the third and final week of the challenge modes that Bungie has provided all of their wonderful, wonderful players, including myself. So today, what do we got? So Oryx, what do we do? How do we complete it? How do we get that last and final chest and that final calcified fragment to get us for 50 of 50? Well, actually, it's much simpler than what a lot of people had originally thought. A lot of people were thinking, hey, 4 different runners, you know, maybe do something a little bit different. I don't know. I personally thought it was going to be 4 different runners, or at least 4 different relic holders. That was my personal guess, but actually, in reality, all it is that you got to kill 16 blights, or pop all 16 blights at once. Wait, what? Yeah, 16 blights. So basically, kill the ogres as fast as you possibly can, and don't detonate them. That's really the biggest difference to the fight. So how does the fight really go down? So you started off normal like you usually would. You have 2 designated people to provide the DPS. You have 3 designated people for platforms, and you have 1 designated runner. You start the fight as you normally would. From there, you get to your platforms, and you continue on, let the runner do his thing. You kill the ogres as fast as you possibly can. The reason why that this is really, really important than usual is the fact that since you have to detonate all of the bombs at once, you have to make sure that the orbs are as close together as possible. The last thing that you want are orbs all over the place and not being able to detonate them all at once. I had one run earlier before this particular run where we detonated them all, but one set got delayed by about 4 or 5 seconds, and because of that, he did not die. Only half of his health had actually gone down. So it's really, really essential that all 16 go off at the exact same time. So anyways, the biggest difference because of this of not destroying the blights is the fact that you will actually have 3 shade phases rather than 2 and a set of bombs. You actually get to ignore the bombs completely. And my personal opinion is I actually like this a little bit more. The reason why is because the bombs, they're stupid. People die to them all the time for stupid reasons when they should never have. Or people bump into each other. It's dumb. It should never happen in the first place. But it happens. And at least in the shade, it's a little bit more controllable outside of the fact that of him slamming in when someone's spawning in. It's the only thing I don't like. Anyways, so you kill the shade, you go back to your normal setup, and you repeat it once again. It's actually quite simple, and honestly, after doing this, I actually like it a lot more than doing it the other ways around, just because I get to ignore the bombs, and the shade is actually, in my opinion, a little bit easier. Plus, it's also one additional opportunity of getting an exotic engram. I'm just saying. So anyways, everybody, what do you get out of it? You can either get a 320 primary weapon or a helmet. You can get a 320 artifact, a 310 artifact, the 50th calcified fragment. You get an emblem as well as the final ship that we have all been seeing and been wanting, especially me, and I personally love it. Once you get that 50th calcified fragment, if that was your 50th one, you will actually end up going back to Eris Morn and getting that final shader that you actually will get from her. And honestly, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the greatest shader I've ever seen. But honestly, it's not too bad. So anyways, that's what you get. It's quite awesome. I would not be surprised, though, if we shall see maybe another quest probably within the next month or maybe the next possible reset of next Tuesday. As we've all been kind of told that out of 50 for 50, you actually got a weapon out of it. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see something a little bit more extreme, maybe an upgraded Touch of Malice of some sort. I'm not counting on it, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. We'll just have to keep our eyes open, and if we see something, I'll be sure to let you guys know. Anyways, I'll let this play out for the rest of the video, kind of see what goes down. I'll let you see what I got. Nothing great, but hey, I'm pretty excited to finally start getting closer to 320 with all my characters. Take care, everybody. We'll see you again.